morning. Well, we're on the ferry over to St. Anthony. Well, actually it isn't a ferry. We're on the tender going over to St. Anthony. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day here, but obviously on the water, a little cold. It's going to take us about a half an hour to get into St. Anthony, just around past the lighthouse and around the bay. But it's going to be a lovely drive, and we're going to walk around St. Anthony. Stepping back on St. Anthony, coming off the boat, and I would say 50 years ago that I was first here in St. Anthony, and when I arrived there was no main, there was a road, but it was a dirt road all the way up here, and they had just discovered St. Anthony. Just discovered Lancer Meadows. I'm back in Newfoundland, and I first arrived in Newfoundland 50 years ago, and the first place that I went to was I came up this road from Gander, drove all the way up here and went towards St. Anthony and Lancer Meadows. Actually, I went to a very small community called Raleigh, and that was my first experience with arriving in Canada. And fast forward, I came back and ended up moving here. Dr. Grenfell's house in St. Anthony. Burlap walls, these beautiful old rug hooks. Or should I say hooked rugs here. It's an iceberg. I've forgotten from when I lived in Newfoundland how everybody would put their washing on the line because you get so much wind. Beautiful smell when you got your washing, comes right off, dry off the line, and everybody here's got their washing up. And here we are, more washing blowing on the line in St. Anthony in Newfoundland and Labrador. And it's a beautiful sunny day here. I know there's a lot of wind, but it's not cold. And here we are, just a beautiful view across the bay. You hear the seagulls. Such a clean little town. Just 2,000 inhabitants here. So here's the dock house. I wonder if it's a dog house. We're just going back to the ship now, and one of the tour buses has just come in. They don't have tour buses up here, so they use, and I'm going to show you here what they use, and I don't think I need to tell you what they use. It's a school bus. So they have school buses coming in, and we're all going back on the ship. Well, the ship, here comes one of the other tenders coming in. The ship is hidden behind there. There's a little inlet, should I say, and the ship is right behind there.
On essayait pendant tout un moment d'essayer d'avoir des croisières qui partaient de Nice, qui revenaient à Nice pour la Méditerranée. On en a fait avec quaint aussi, et on en a fait une partie de Venise, Rome, et puis on a fait Rome, Barcelone, on est descendu à Cannes, ils nous ont débarqué à Cannes. Donc ça c'était superbe, maintenant on est avec ce balai dans le
Tony's got his look of I am in heaven. This is seared tuna that he's eating. Oh my gosh. He's in heaven. I'm in heaven.
Okay.
So we're coming into Woody Point, Gros Morne National Park, Newfoundland, and we're on the Windstar. And this is one of those absolute magical moments. So peaceful. Absolutely gorgeous. So what is it like being an artist on a cruise ship? Well, you work hard before you get there to get everything ready. You are teaching when you're at sea days, and sometimes you get called on. If it had been rough, I might have been called on to teach. But it's moments like this that are just magical.